Hello, my friend. So now you know that unreal fear and weak belief are the main reasons you are having a hard time quitting your addiction. You also know that the real addiction is to high dopamine level in the brain. Nicotine, sugar, and fattening foods do that just like other drugs. I want you to know that all addictions happens because of the pleasurable sensation of high dopamine felt in the brain. Now you know that dopamine is also part of our well-being, and a balanced level of it is necessary to maintain productive life. But dopamine has also dark side, which controls your destructive behavior that leads to addictions, chronic diseases, and it can even shorten your life. Now, here's another important thing you must know before your next attempt to quit. Until now, every time you tried to quit, you were using your willpower, right? That's because all the experts are telling stories about mind over matter, and if you want it bad enough, you can get it. You probably heard already all the motivational quotes and you were repeating them over and over, but you still fell off the wagon. How does that happen? You see, there are some secrets about willpower that anyone who tries to kick off addiction should know beforehand. That's because a relapse means that one day your willpower to stay off the addiction was weaker than the power to use the drug of your choice only one time. And you know what happens after you use it only one time, right? When I ask my students if they knew why they fell off the wagon time after time, they always blame themselves for it. They claim that their willpower isn't strong enough and they have many excuses for their relapses. Actually, they didn't know what causes it, but they knew it's something in the head. My students were right, because addictions are classified as compulsive behavioral disorder. You see, if you're addicted to something, you know that most of the time you consume the drug uncontrollably from an automatic command coming out of your head. It doesn't matter if you're addicted to food, cigarettes, alcohol, or other things. The automatic behavior is the same. It all comes from the subconscious mind. Maybe you even heard about the subconscious mind. Books were written about its contribution to addictions. Have you heard the benefits of hypnosis in quitting an addiction? Hypnosis is a tool to communicate with the subconscious mind and implant suggestions in it. After I quit for good my addictions to cigarettes and fattening foods, I wrote my conclusions about the subconscious mind. Listen, it can be your best friend while quitting your addiction, or your worst enemy, pushing you off the riding wagon. Now, are you serious about quitting your addiction for good? So, to avoid emotional stress and relapses, you need to learn about dopamine, willpower, and the subconscious mind, because those three are responsible for your relapses or to your success. And that's what I teach in part 2 of the mini course Freedom from Common Addictions. But that's not all, because many times there are obstacles in your way, and I want you to know about them before your next attempt. Procrastination and making decisions related to your addiction are most likely being your way to freedom. You see, many people are mixing up between choice and decision, and that can have a direct influence on relapses. Part 2 of the mini course covers that too, and I'm ready to share with you all this vital information. I want to help you reach freedom from your addiction, but I must draw the line right here. Many years ago, when I had clinics for alternative medicine, I shared my knowledge free of charge. One day, a wise woman gave me the following advice. She says, "Medicine for pennies worth not more than a penny." If you made a commitment to quit your addiction, and if you have faith in my educational program to lead you to the freedom you deserve, then look at the offer I have especially for you below this video. You owe this freedom to yourself, and you deserve it. And who knows, maybe that's the best step you took lately for your benefit. Take your step to freedom now.